twist. Still alive! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Plot Twist, Still Alive. I am your hostess with the mostest, Krystal with a K, 3-time cancer survivor, your chaos navigator, and overall badass. So we are having our very first holiday special, and it is Friendsgiving of the Damned. And I couldn't do that without one of my bestest best friends, my ride or die. You know her, you love her. She's amazing and she has the sweetest little voice. It's her. Who is it?
It's me, Sarah.
It's me.
And I wanted to ask, is Krystal the chaos navigator? Is your chaos with the K as well?
It should be, but let's start this off with a killer kindness moment before we get into the nitty gritty of how we're doing our Friendsgiving of the Damned. A killer kindness moment is basically anything that was random that either you did or somebody else did that kind of made your whole day or your whole week. And it could be something simple like a compliment or something a little bit bigger. So do you have one right off the top of your head that you could think
You're
of?
probably going to have to go first.
Okay, no problem. I'll go first. No problem. My daughter had somebody that had recently had a loved one pass. This person's important to her, or these people, actually, several people. I was like, we should get them a card. She's like, yeah, we should. She's like, I don't know what to write because, you know, grief, it's, you never know what to say. All I want to say is like, sorry. I mean, that's what I told her to write. And it was something that I feel like I'm teaching her is to just be kind to people. And the fact that she was so excited about getting a card for them. And she's like, but I love them and they're amazing. And I want them to know that. And I wish I could do something to make them feel better. And I was like, babe, that's enough that you love them and that you're willing to do that. So that's our killer kindness of the week.
I love it. I love it. And your daughter definitely has, she's got a good heart.
Oh, yeah. She's got a big old heart. Now we're going to go to the bucket of the damned and really stir up some family shit. I can't fucking wait. So here's what we're doing. Basically,
we had to start on the lighter note before we went into the crazy
shit.
Or the chaos of the K.
So yes, chaos with a K from Krystal with a K. So we have this bucket of the damned. I say bucket. It's technically a basket, a tisket, a tasket. We had a fucking basket. We did not have a bucket, but fuck it. Damn, I'm on a roll.
I know.
Basically, this thing is filled with 45 different questions. Some of them are cringeworthy. Some of them are based around holidays. Some of them are about you and I, a ride or die relationship. So if you hear ride or die, we're talking about each other in this scenario. Some of them are just about life experiences. Overall, we're trying to like show that we're grateful because that's what fucking Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, all of that is about. But we're not going to ignore the awkward shit that happens at holidays or the family fucking toxicity or the trauma sometimes. Or just the funny shit that happens in life that we find, hey, that really sucked, but something really awesome came out of it. So we're hoping, I'm actually really like nervous / excited about this because I've never done anything like this before. And I'm glad I'm doing it with you because we know so much about each other. But I also feel like this is going to teach us a whole lot.
Oh, yeah. I think we will learn a couple of new things.
Yeah. So here's the rules. We each go. You answer whichever one you pull. If you do not have an answer for it, you will pass then to me or vice versa. I will pass to you. If you're like, that doesn't apply in any way, shape, or form to my life. If you don't answer though, the next one you also have to pick and you basically have to answer.
Figure out how to answer.
And you have to tell the truth.
Okay.
And you have to just give some insight, like some story. You can't just say like, yes, no, like you gotta give it. But you already know this.
Yeah, I'm gonna elaborate.
All right. So who's gonna go first?
Well, you're the hostess with the mostest, so let's just get with you.
Damn. All right. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna shake it up. And I will say there is some shit. Anything could happen. I picked these, but there's 45. I can't remember what I ate for breakfast, let alone what I put in here. All right. Hold on. You ready? Shit. Here we go. Starting off strong. Fuck. What's a person who pissed you off this year, but unintentionally taught you something? Oh, man. Oh, this year. Unintentionally pissed me off this year? That's really hard. Okay, I got it. My most recent job, I got really upset with one of the people that was part of it, the organization. Really upset, like had a fucking huge blowout. fight with this person, and it was like not not HR at all. Like I just like melted down. They melted down. We were both fucking just melting down, and I hated it. I hated every second of it. But I also realized like we were like that because we were both so fucking passionate about the organization. And so even though we were both mad and pissed, it was because we loved the organization so much and we wanted what was best for it. I'm grateful for that experience because I realized in that moment, like we ended it saying good things to one another and like the organization's going to continue and finding a peaceful place with it. So like, I don't know. I was mad. I was really fucking mad, like chap my ass so bad because I didn't ever want to have that kind of situation at work. But at the end of the day, it's all love. And like at my going away party, everyone who was there, including that person, they were all telling super sweet stories about me. Like if I talk about it, I'm going to get choked up because that person was just like telling me really, really kind things. So, and they're always going to be in my life no matter what. So anyway, that's probably the most recent this year. Cause I was trying to think, I was like, I mean, I get pissed at people, but I haven't been mad in a minute at anybody that isn't a regular fucking frequent flyer on my list of people I'm pissed off at.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I didn't know if you were having a hard time with that question because I had a few in my mind that I was like, oh, I wonder if she's going to say this person.
No, because if it's family related, it'll definitely
come up eventually.
By the way, if you're in my family and you don't want to hear about our drama, maybe don't listen to this. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, because you usually purpose it when we do these podcasts, like if we say something that maybe...
Listen, we're on episode like 6 or 7 at this point. I think it's 6. You don't fucking know what's going on here. You should start at one of the other ones because I'm not wasting time. We're jumping into this shit. I just gave a warning to my family. Friends and everybody else, you already know me. So, and so does my family. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right, your turn. Go. Get out of the basket of the damned.
Oh, this one looks thick.
Thick.
Which family member would survive a horror movie Thanksgiving and who wouldn't? Honestly, I would say my sister would probably survive a horror movie Thanksgiving and I wouldn't.
Why would your sister and not you?
I think my sister because I don't know, she's got some grit, especially when things get down to business, like she's got grit. And for me, if I'm scared shitless and this is an actual horror, I'm thinking horror movie now. I've said many times if somebody did that, like I'd be watching a scare movie and I'm like, if somebody was chasing me, I would say, just shoot me now. Like, I don't want
cardio. I'm not running.
Well, that, or like if I get captured, just kill me now. Like,
don't torture me. Please don't torture me.
Like even watching like Hostel and stuff. No, just kill me. I would try to figure out just off me. I cannot survive that aftermath.
You know what helps your sister too? She's a nurse. So like
touche.
She could fucking fix herself up a little bit if she had some injuries.
Me, I'm
You're not
so dramatic.
Pain. You don't like pain.
I'm not. I would be like, ah! And then I would literally let somebody like Rudy, he would be pissed at me. He'd be like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And I'd be like, just off me.
They'd have to leave you to survive. So Rudy would survive too, you think?
I'd probably be the throwaway token. Like there's the door. We've gotten this far. Now we're going to throw Sarah off so we can all get through the damn door and be gone.
Damn, that sucks. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, well, shout out to your sister for surviving. All right, I'm getting deep in this thing.
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah.
Are you feeling all right so far?
Feeling it.
I feel like I'm going to get all the hard ones. I don't know. What's one thing about our friendship you secretly admire but never say?
Oh, that's hard because I feel like
that's
pretty...
me.
I know.
Oh, you're giving your feedback.
Yeah, like to you. I'm saying that's hard.
You know what I do admire a lot about both of us is that I think we're very similar. Oh, I'm going to cry. Damn. Why am I getting emotional?
Ew.
I know, it's disgusting. I look at you and I think like you had hard things thrown at you and you are like always willing to fight no matter what. And you're always willing to push through no matter what. And like, even when shit's handed to you that's so hard, you're so positive or you find a way to like still be this kind person that gives so much. And I never look at myself like that. So watching you do it just makes me realize that like, You make me see myself different, because normally I just think people don't know this about me. Plot twist, bitches. I don't feel like that about myself. I'm not confident. I don't always think I'm a good person. I think the worst things about myself a lot of times. I admire you because you make me view myself through a different lens, and you remind me who the fuck I am on a regular basis. And I need that. And so I'm just very, very grateful for that, and also admire that a lot about you. So thank you.
Oh,
and it's also about me.
Yeah.
So
it works because I didn't know that.
All right, your go.
Okay. Well. Okay,
right,
what's the dumbest lie you've told to get out of a situation? Like in the past, whether it was like a date or like I've probably said lies there, or even just like job wise. I mean, who hasn't said a dumb lie to get out of work, or
like lying about having COVID or something?
Yeah.
Everyone has it, so it's believable.
Yeah, you're like, no. But yeah, I can't think of one off the top of my head because for me, they were like all dumb.
Damn.
I've got the shits and I can't go to work today.
Okay.
But that's been more like past stuff, you know?
I'm telling on myself, but
okay.
Mine is always my kids are sick. Like if I want to get out of something, my kids are sick.
Yeah.
I will totally throw them under the bus. My kids I can't, they're sick.
They're totally
sick. And then I'm like, are you feeling okay, guys? Are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's my go-to.
Yeah.
All right, my go.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want this one? Ooh, this one has a lot of words. I'm scared. Oh.
I love this already.
What's your favorite bucket list trip you've taken with your ride or die? That's you. And what's the wildest, juiciest part? Too many. There's so many, and I don't know which one's more juicy. Juicy for me, or juicy, I guess, for me, since I'm...
Yeah.
Okay. So, also, if my in-laws are listening, I love you guys. Please turn this off. Here we go. So, I think it was... Let's go with New York. When we went to New York City.
Yeah.
Because that was amazing. It was my birthday. You and my 2 ride or die aunts went. Neither of them had ever been in New York. Had you? No, none of y'all had. I was the only one. Yeah. And we were celebrating my birthday, and we were also celebrating me finishing chemo. Mm-hmm. So it was like a huge thing. My hair had just like grown back a little bit. I had a great time. We did all kinds of bucket list shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was incredible. It was probably, again, top 5 things I've ever done in my life. We had a blast. I think some of the funnest things were like the drag show. Hands down, best drag show I've ever been to was in New York. We also went to the 9/11 museum, which was incredible. Very, very emotional. Just if you go, it's going to be emotionally heavy, but
if you go, you should go.
Mm-hmm. And that wasn't even on our list. Actually, we met a fireman that was there during 9/11, and he was like, you need to go see this. Mm-hmm. And so we made time to go do that. Yeah. We saw a Broadway show, Chicago. You didn't actually. You went to visit your cousin when we were there. And then...
Or my god sister.
God sister, I'm sorry. And then we went to a freaking like Korean day spa type thing.
Oh yeah, the rooftop Korean day spa, yeah.
We also went to the original Coyote Ugly, and I danced on the bar but didn't have hair, and they let me do like one of the signature dances with them. And so I'll have my bald head, and I like we do rolling, and you get down and you hair flip like 3 times, and I'm like hair flipping, and I'm like, I don't have any hair. Yelled it when I was on the bar. Had a fantastic time. So then what I also did was we met this very nice gentleman. He worked at our hotel
as a bartender.
And we were talking the first night that we got there. We went and had like a couple beverages. He was making amazing cocktails. And he had a brain tumor. And so we instantly clicked. He was a pocket king as well as my husband. I guess that's where it started. Where I was like, maybe shorter guys are okay. I honestly hadn't been, I had been on chemo for 7 months or 6 months. I had tried dating a little bit, but like I hadn't been with a man in like over a year, I think. Yeah. It was a really long time. And I just like connected with this guy. So we went out to Coyote. We did all that. We come back. He's making us cocktails again, but it's like end of the night. So I definitely was like, we were pushing it. And my aunts went to go to sleep. I gave you the like, I'm good, go. I'll be back later.
Literally after meeting that guy, that like every night thereafter was like, if he was working that night, you were out. You were there longer than we would be.
Either way,
Yeah.
like I was like, I want to go see more New York. Like you live here. Like show me all the
Because their
things.
bars were open a little bit later than
not a little bit. It's like 5 a.m. or some
than
shit.
what we were used to.
Yeah. So we go to walk out the front door. And I swear to God, this happens every single time I go on vacation. I go to walk out the door. I slip in the doorway because it's snowing. It was like snowing and I had heels on. And I slip, fall face first. I fucking get a black eye. Didn't realize it till later. And then he takes me to this bar. And then, long story short, I'm an adult. Okay. We end up back at his place and I stayed there. My phone dies while I'm there. I don't let anyone know where I am. And I wake up the next morning. I'm like, I got to get out of here. Like, I got to go see my family and my best friend are going to be freaking the fuck out. Rightfully so. But again, keep in mind, I just had cancer again for the second time in my life. I was living my best life. I was.
Yeah. You just survived cancer. But if you were abducted and freaking murdered,
I'm hard to kill, bitch, if you haven't noticed. So I go to call an Uber. He has to do it from his phone, I think. And I'm like, shit, they're going to be freaking out. They're going to be freaking out. It's like 7 a.m. too. It wasn't really late because we had to go to that show that day.
Yeah.
So I had to get back. And I say goodbye. He's really, really nice. I go get into the Uber and then the Uber driver's like, all right, yeah. So like, how are you liking Brooklyn? We were staying at Times Square. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been to Brooklyn. He's like, you're in Brooklyn. Bitch, I went all the way to fucking Brooklyn. No, unbeknownst to me, I was just living my best life, having a great time. And so I get back.
well, I better start looking around.
Fuck. That was an expensive Uber. And then, when I get back to the hotel, I already know what's going to happen. And I have a black eye. And he had mentioned it. He's like, oh my God, your aunts are going to think like, because he met all of us. And he was, everyone like, he had a green flags, just green flags. And so I go up and I get into the room and Sarah's like, my aunts and Sarah are just looking at me and they start. And I said, don't even start. I'm an adult. And the only auntie, the one that was on recently, she goes, I told y'all that's what she was going to say. I told you she's an adult woman. She can do whatever she wants. And you're damn right. And so I'll never forget that. Shout out to that gentleman for being very nice. I got to see Brooklyn and we kept in touch for a little while, but also like COVID hit a few months after and that. But yeah, I would say that was probably, and then, that day that we went to the day spa and everything, they surprised me with cheesecake from Junior's and pizza. And it was our last night there. And they bought me a gift, and one of them was like the little Brooklyn license plate magnet. And so I still have that on my fridge at home. My husband knows about this, by the way. Okay, both of us were not perfect. And, we were both single people at some point. So,
well, I know that you're answering this question, but I did want to say for that Coyote Ugly bar thing.
Oh, yeah.
I know I recently sent you videos and stuff of that.
Yeah.
But me dancing up on that bar was not on my bucket list ever.
Yeah.
And y'all literally peer pressured me to get up there and had the bouncer boost me up on there. And she literally had the whole bar go, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. And how is that not peer pressure? Like, how could I not have gone up there now?
It's 100% peer pressure. You're right. And it fucking worked. So you're welcome.
Yeah. Well, I'm tubby and I knew it was going to be hard to get up on the damn bar. And that bouncer was very kind to swoop me up there. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to have to jiggy with it now because I'm not going to look like an idiot on the bar. Like,
you got jiggy with it. You know how to drop it like it's hot.
So and you're not. Thank you for the bucket list, even though it wasn't on my bucket list.
It's a bucket list.
Bucket list. That
Get
one.
It together.
So it ended up being like, fuck it. I can't argue with all of these people.
No, you can't.
And I can't let the morale down.
I also pulled the cancer card on you.
You did.
I was like, no, we're celebrating that I just got done. And you're like, fuck.
But now I get all like giddy when people are like, what's the coolest thing you've done? And that to me, I'm like, I've been able to dance on a Coyote Ugly bar and in New York.
It was the original. And what's crazy is now they're not they're open in New York, but they had to move because I think it was during COVID and everything. They have a different bar. So we got to be at the original bar one of the last years that it was open.
That's so cool.
And you got to dance on it. It's fucking badass. Cool. Yeah. So your turn,
anyways,
sis.
Me.
What you got?
All right. I got, do you fuck with the Pilgrims or not? Okay, first of all, there are 2 on here. Am I supposed to say the second one? Because the other one is turkey or ham. Yes, bitch, there is a right and wrong answer.
Oh, they're both on there.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't do a good job. You can answer both. But first, do you
You act like they're a freaking mafia. Do you fuck with the Pilgrims or not?
Are they not? They literally stole people's
Oh my gosh.
to kill them with their disease. Like what? Do you fuck with the Pilgrims or not?
I mean, probably not back then because I am half Asian and I don't know how grateful they were for the other people, and I know they had a meal with Indians, but I don't know how they felt about the Asians or mixed people. I mean, and so I'm gonna probably say no. I did not.
I'm gonna piss my pants.
Like with the Pilgrims. Okay.
I'm so glad you pulled that one because I wrote it. And that was one of the last ones I wrote, and I was like, "Do you fuck with the Pilgrims, or is that going to be a no from you, dog?" So that's a no.
No, I don't.
Don't fuck with the Pilgrims.
No.
Cool. I think that's fine.
You crack me up. I was not expecting this question.
Okay. I mean, I think that your logic behind it makes perfect sense. I mean, I'd be safe.
Totally.
White.
I don't know. I don't know how they felt with outspoken women back then either.
I would have been. What did they do? They just put the stones on you like one at a time. That's what I saw at the Salem witch trials. Yeah, they had all kinds of fun little things.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're right. I would have been fun. So nah for me too.
Totally
dog.
a witch.
It's gonna be a nah. I don't fuck with the Pilgrims either. But I do appreciate that we have Thanksgiving dinner. I do like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the second one? Go ahead and answer.
Turkey or ham? Yes, bitch. There's a right or wrong answer. I'm gonna go with turkey.
Fuck yeah, that is the right answer. Yes, but it has to be done properly.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, look, I'm not
Some
knocking
moist
you. Just
turkey.
Moist. People love that. No. Remember that one time we made a turkey?
Oh my god.
And we cooked it 3 separate ways. It was, so we get it. I came up with, Drew, me, and the kids came up. This was before we had the baby. And we came up for Thanksgiving, and it was freezing and super fucking windy here. And we had brought our little like infrared cooker that you cook it outside, but there's no like oil. It just, you put like a propane tank in it. But it cooks quickly. It keeps it moist.
Allegedly.
Well, every other Thanksgiving, it worked just fucking fine. Okay. And so we're doing that, but it didn't, first of all, we didn't thaw it long enough. So that was problem number 1. We go to cook it in this thing, and it's like the pilot light just keeps getting blown out because of it. It was out there like 2 hours on and off. We're like, fuck it. We bring it in. Outside looks mostly done. Inside, parts of it are still frozen. So then we have to put it back. We have to put it in the oven. The funniest fucking part is when I actually looked at like the wrapper, because I'm like, oh my God, what are we, like I was just looking for any help at this point. I look at the instructions. The motherfucker was already pre-cooked. It was a pre-cooked turkey.
I literally, like, it was, you know, that saying, like, you shouldn't beat a dead horse or whatever. I feel like that poor turkey just.
Oh, he had it. He was extra dead. It still was good though. After all of that, after all that it went through, it was still really fucking delicious. So.
Yeah, I was actually surprised.
Oh, my turn again.
Yes.
All right.
It's yours a ton.
If you could give me a warning label, what would it say? Oh, so am I saying that for you, I guess? Giving you a warning label?
No,
or are you giving me one?
I think it would be me giving you one.
All right, go ahead. Give me a warning label. I'm scared.
Caution. She will bring your wild side out and encourage you to do the bad stuffs.
The bad stuff? No. What? That was vague, but
like,
also kind of ominous.
No.
Like, what the fuck? What did I make you do?
Like,
you know,
you guys hear her saying, it's the fuck it list. Just fuck it. That would be my cautionary. That would be my caution tale for her, like, or caution label for her, because she will basically be like, fuck it.
I'm guilty as charged. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I have a different view than some people, a lot of people do. They're always worried about how they're going to look or what's going to happen or how could it, but what if I don't have the money next month? Or what if I look stupid doing it? I'm like, that's the fucking point. Let's go. No one's going to remember. Let's just have a blast.
Yeah.
So guilty as
You
charged.
definitely live in the moment. Like
I do. And
yeah.
I'm actually really proud of me being that way. I think all of my friends love that about me.
Oh, yeah.
They hate it in the moment when you're like making the whole bar say, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they do it, they're so proud of themselves too. And it's like, I knew you could do it this whole time.
Yeah, you definitely like caution. This girl will push you outside your boundaries,
You're
and
gonna
in a good way.
Yeah, you're going to do shit you never thought possible. All right, let's go. Let's go. Why do I keep picking these fucking paragraphs that I decided to write?
They may be 2 questions. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, man. You getting all these fuck what the pilgrims are not. And I'm like, tell your deepest, darkest family secret.
Tell your deepest, darkest secrets.
Be honest. Do you actually enjoy Thanksgiving with your family? All caps. All of them. Or do you just survive it? Spill your guts. That's going to be a no for me, dog. I do not. I can say with my core family now, yes. Like with my husband and my kids, yes. With most of my family, I've gotten away from having holidays with like extended family, like all the aunts and cousins and blah, blah, blah. And on both sides, really. I didn't love my holidays growing up as a kid. Like I really didn't. They tended to be ruined a lot. And so I want to have that end with me. I want my kids and my family to have holidays that are fun and special and like we're all grateful. I'm just done with I want fucking peace and I want joy and I want memories with my family. And it's not like everybody in my family, but all the extra people that I don't see, that I don't have their phone numbers, cousins, aunts, all that, or we barely ever talk, just to go over to their house to eat turkey and like catch up on bullshit and talk about the weather. I have you guys. I have my sister that lives somewhere else. I have best friends in other places. Like I take the time that we have off from work to go see the people that I love that I do not get to see very often, but I talk to all the time that are intricate parts of my life. So maybe that's shitty. I don't really know, but I don't care. And I feel like more people should embrace that and not feel pressured to go to their fucking family things because that's what we do every year. And every year we fight, or every year Uncle such and such gets drunk and says inappropriate shit. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I don't. And I've made it clear to my family that I don't. And it's not knocking them for doing it. I'm just not going to. So that's my 2 cents about it. All right. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Oh, you got 2. You got to do 2.
No.
You got to do 2. Well, pick one.
I'm just kidding. What's something your ride or die told you that hurt at the time, but you needed to hear it?
You and I are both brutally honest with each other. The fuck was that?
I feel like we do tell each other things, but I think we're pretty gentle about it in some ways too. And it's like we do know that we need to hear it, but I don't think it's ever really harsh.
It still hurts sometimes though.
Yeah. Like even just hearing you've told me that I probably need to be better about creating boundaries and sticking with those boundaries. And it's hard because a lot of the times those topics are it's about your family, you know, and you are literally like the poster child, especially over the last, 6-7 years, maybe even longer, that has led that and has shown me what that looks like.
It sucks though. It sucks sometimes.
Yeah. And I think there's been many times when you've told me just with boundaries and what boundaries I need to have with like my brother and, essentially I'm raising his kids and just, in the moment it's hard because I'm trying to keep the peace for the kids' sake and they're always my top priority. And so sometimes I forget about my own personal sanity or my own personal boundaries because I'm also walking the fine line of making sure that they don't feel like I'm just casting people out just to cast people out. Sometimes it's hard to hear. It is hard to hear. And I do get defensive sometimes. I'm still working on it. That is something I'm working on.
I think we've definitely both hurt each other's feelings unintentionally, but we're always coming from a place of love. And what's crazy is that both you and I struggle with similar things. So a lot of times I'm telling you from experience and vice versa. You fucking dropped truth on me regularly, especially when I was doing dumb shit in relationships and things like that.
Yeah.
And I hated hearing it. But I feel like real friends, good friends, they will tell you the truth. People that don't give a shit about you are not going to. If you have friends that just tell you what you want to hear, I'm going to be honest, I'd trade fucking a million of those for one of you, you know?
Yeah.
So but I never want to hurt you, and I hate it.
And that's what I love about our relationship. I know our intentions are pure. And I am going to take credit, though, for you being with Drew. Just a little bit.
What?
Yeah.
That's a bold fucking statement there.
Credit there. You know how she says, "Oh, that's my pocket king." This girl, I had to argue with her and be like, "Well, you know, your soulmate may not be 6'1". You're whatever." And she was so hard on her height, like,
it was a firm
requirement.
It was a firm.
And she would go bold with me and be like, "Sarah, it was like basically like, you don't know. You're sure you don't know. Like,
you don't get it.
You don't get it. It's very hard to find men this size, and it's just it's a non-negotiable, basically."
Well, you know what?
And so
losing your hair, being bald for a while, kind of it fucking
Humbled
humbled
you.
the shit out of me. Okay, and then I met a pocket
but
king.
even then, though, you were still
met a
like
pocket
very
king.
adamant. But that's what
fine.
I'm saying. And with as many times as I was vocal about it, and still gently tried to tell you, "Hey, you may want to entertain this."
I don't know how this
a
got
little
turned on
bit.
me. This was your question, and somehow you got to take.
Well,
you
I
got
had
to take.
two, so you could take this one if
Oh
you
God,
want.
I don't. Do I,
I
want
don't
it?
know what it is.
Fuck.
So.
Oh, you didn't read it?
No.
Okay, I'm not. I mean, I'll let you take partial credit, but I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't think all of it was because of you. Drew did.
That's why I said I partially.
Drew did some good work.
Yes.
If Thanksgiving dinner turned into a horror movie, who at the table would die first and how? Oh shit. So let's assume it's just
We're not talking about immediate family. We're talking about like family. Like all of the family.
Oh, everybody?
Or are you talking immediate family?
Oh man.
Because you just prefaced it just earlier.
I guess it would depend on what kind of horror movie. Like if it was a zombie movie or a killer's coming. Let's just say it was like my parents and Drew and my sisters and Drew's family and his sister and my kids. One of my kids is probably first because they're not going to be able to fight as hard. Or I'd probably die actually first because I think I'd be the one that would like step in front of them. It would be me. Mm-hmm. But I'd put up a hell of a fight. And I might even come back at the end and not be dead. That might happen.
Yeah.
Because I keep doing that.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? My life is a horror movie. This is fucking regular. No, it would definitely be that. I think it would be me first because I would step in front of my kiddos and be like, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Everybody else get out of here. Get the kids out.
Yeah.
And then I'd think I could just take on Jason, like just me with
that's what I'm saying. Like,
with my fisticuffs.
It does depend on what scary horror movie you are, because if it was like Krampus.
We're all fucked. We're living in a snow globe. If it's somebody getting, I would say, well, if it was like something where somebody was getting possessed, I believe in God, so I'd be good. There's a few people that wouldn't be in my family. They're either atheist or don't, agnostic. I don't know, whichever.
What about like Freddy Krueger?
Well, it would be probably the first one that went to sleep. Yeah, so probably go back to the kids again. Yeah, I don't even want to. That's just depressing. Okay, this is fucking going dark. All right, Sarah, your go.
All right. What is the most disgusting habit that you have? Be honest. All right.
And this is weird because you're so like OCD about things, and
I am
really, really OCD. So I'm like hoping it's something really gross. Like you like to like.
It is really gross. I think it's really gross.
I can't wait.
So when I get out of the shower, you know how your cuticles on your toes are soft?
Yes.
So back in the day, I'd be able to chew on those.
You'd bite them?
I would bite them off and just chew on them. Ooh. But obviously I'm not flexible anymore. So my favorite thing is to sit on that purple chair in my bathroom after a shower in my towel and take like nail clippers and clip all the little things. And I will pull them out.
Please don't say it. Please don't.
Put it in my mouth.
No, you won't.
I do. So That's probably the most disgusting habit I have. I don't know why I do it.
Oh my God.
And then I just eat it.
You know, people listen to this. You're fine with that. Are you
sure? People,
everybody does weird shit.
Everybody
does weird shit.
Like,
I do weird shit.
And I feel like the people that chew the skin around their nails in general they do that too. They're lying if they don't. They're lying.
I can't.
They're lying.
I love you.
You don't find that mortifying, or do you? I think that's normal-ish. It's not super disgusting.
Oh no, I mean, at least it's after you shower. So like, I knew there'd be. Look, I'm gonna be real. I knew it would be some clean shit that you were doing. It still wouldn't be. It's not gonna be fucking. Oh, I ran on a 5-mile run and I chewed on my fucking feet. No, because you're very anal about being clean. So I already knew that was gonna be a thing. I mean, you might as well like eat off of a dish that just came out of the dishwasher. You're not gonna put anything in your mouth that's not like. I, on the other hand, like drank out of people's boots for fucking tips and chewed up minnows just for tips.
I would be down.
I've eaten an earthworm
for a week after that.
Yeah, no. So I've done gross shit, but it's not my turn to share. So
okay,
all right. Oh, I want that one.
I feel like I'm being judged.
I was just surprised. I'm not judging. I'm laughing.
I can't wait to see the mail come through or people comment that this is something they do too.
Oh my gosh, I keep getting all the ride or die ones. Okay. If you were trapped in a horror movie scenario, by the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm fucking obsessed with horror movies and so is Sarah. So that's why we're doing the horror movie thing. It's kind of the thing we do at Plot Twist All Live. So if you were trapped in a horror movie scenario, how would your ride or die help you survive? Okay, so two things. That's you.
Can we say what scary movie it could be?
I'm going to go with somebody like a murderer. Like, let's say like Jason.
Not even like Jeepers Creepers?
Ew, he's hard to kill too. I would say like Mike Myers or Jason. That's where I'm going with it. Not in your dreams, not zombies, nothing like that. I will say that the fact that you already gave it to me, kind of like when she gets really upset, she does this really high pitched squeal. She just gets higher with her voice. Like that. And so I think you would do that and they would want to cover their ears and drop their weapon, which is great. But then also you would sacrifice yourself if you were in any pain at all, if you sprained your ankle running, any of that stuff. And you'd be like, just leave me, just go. And I appreciate that about you a lot. So I think that's how you would help me survive. You're not going to live, but I will. Yeah. I'll be fine.
I'm glad you're going to live.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Totally.
Yeah. So
you would hunt them down after the fact.
Bitch, it's on. So, I'm cutting them into pieces.
Justice has been served at that
There's
point.
no more. That fucking movie is done. They're not making more after that unless somebody else is the killer. Because that motherfucker's not coming back.
No.
You kill my best friend. Yeah, no. I'm very loyal. Yeah. I'll cut a bitch.
What's the absolute worst job you've ever had and why?
Oh, you and me. Oh, that's another thing we have in common. We've had every fucking career under the sun collectively.
Yeah. I would say the absolute worst job I've ever had was working at the prison, to be honest with you.
Oh, you didn't enjoy that?
No. I mean, there were parts of it, but like if I had to say that out of all the jobs that I've ever had, I would say working as a correctional officer for a maximum security prison, which is super surprising for people that if they know me.
Because you're so sweet and like adorable and cuddly.
Yeah, that they would be like, what? You did not. And it was an all men's prison.
Why? Like, why though? Why was it so bad? Or why was it the worst job?
I think it's because to be a correctional officer, honestly, you have to be a certain type of person. I did meet a handful of people that genuinely I enjoyed being around and probably still keep in touch with today. But a lot of them were kind of like not good characters.
Yeah, because they wanted to be in charge of something.
Yeah, like
right?
That and like they're just skeezy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so you actually married one of them, not the skeezy. Not one of the ski.
I forget about that.
I don't know. Oops. Yeah, you kind of married one of your coworkers.
Well, I will say I didn't like Rudy when I first met him.
I know most people don't.
No, they don't.
You got to warm up to him.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's probably the worst job. Plus, like the cleanliness isn't the best.
It's not the best. What do you? They're disgusting. What do you mean?
Not the best. Yeah.
There's not a lot
There
to do
was
there.
rats and roaches and the feces and all of it.
Semen, lots of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man.
And not
just to go over the stories of that one. But I mean, have you ever had a man jack off in front of you, or several men jack off? I mean,
a man.
And I had to.
A man, yes, but not in a job setting.
No, in a job setting. And I'd have to look at them and watch them and get every single little detail. And they would think that they were like, oh, yeah, she's watching. Yeah. And then I'd have to be like.
Report it?
I'm literally writing, because you have to be very detailed oriented for those reports to stick.
You had to watch it the whole time?
Yeah, for them to stick. For me to give very good details. So they would think that I was like watching it and be yeah.
No wonder.
And then I would pull up my paper and they'd be like, oh my gosh. And they would be flagging me down. And if I had to go back down because it was basically first shift or first part of the day, I'd have to either be up in the picket or I'd be down on the floor. And if I was already down on the floor, and then in the evening, I guess in the early mornings, I'd be in the picket, I'd show them a paper and they would be like flagging me down, like, come down here, I want to talk to you. And I'm like, nope. And they'd be like, come on, miss, please. I didn't know. I didn't know you didn't like that. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
I didn't mean to jack off right in front of you for 5 minutes.
And I'd be like, yeah, no.
Oh my God. What?
So that's probably the worst job that I ever had, because I have probably, I almost to the point want to call the prison.
Basically being sexually harassed.
Can you give me all of the reports that I've written on jack off so I can write an entire book?
Do you have your
and I'm not
quota?
trying to.
You win the job, the worst job. You got it, sis.
Yeah. Your turn.
I don't know. I think the show's over. I think we've done it.
You're like, wait a minute, we're going. We just took a turn.
I did not think any of the shit you're saying was going to come out when I wrote these. This is fantastic. For once, I'm actually almost speechless.
I can tell by your face. I don't know if I can. Can we put this on the podcast?
Really, usually, I'm the one that needs to be censored. You're going to another level. It's fine. Oh God, yes, I have. Have you ever had a fashion disaster you still can't forget? Drew knows. It was New Year's a few years back, and we decided to go to the San Antonio Riverwalk and get a hotel. I got this shirt that was like, Drew just called it a chainmail shirt, which he's not wrong. It was basically like metal, but it was like shiny and it looked like kind of sparkly, but it was just metal, not actual metal. I don't know what the hell it was. It was like faux metal. It was like cowl neck in the front, and it just had 2 chains, one around my neck and one around my back. So I'm wearing that with a skirt. And we go to Coyote because they have a big New Year's Eve party. Went to a couple other places and we ended up there. And I'm like, oh, I want to dance on the bar, blah, blah, blah. So I get on the bar. I'm dancing. I put my arms up. I'm not even kidding. Put my arms up. The chain around my neck snaps immediately. But what's funny is
Were you
because
wearing pasties
well, so yes, I was wearing pasties. I did have nipples at the time. This was before my 3rd diagnosis. So, I mean, if it was now, I wouldn't even care because I don't even have nipples. I did have pasties on. But what was funny is that it was like a 3-second delay when the chain broke. It would be like, because it's heavy. So it took a second. And so it would kind of just peel off of my breasts. like 3, 2, 1, breast.
Reveal.
So I had a couple seconds to catch it. And the first time it broke, Drew saw it and he's like, no, get down. I'm like, no, it's fine. So the clip was still on. It was like the shirt was it was made out of cheap ass material. Yeah. It kept breaking where I clipped it. So I just kept clipping it to a different part of the shirt.
No.
And so I would just kept dancing.
Basically de-threading it.
Yeah. Every time it would break, it would give me a few seconds. I'd catch it before my titty showed. And that was how the whole night basically went.
Oh my gosh.
And then when we were walking home, again, it's New Year's. We're having like champagne and New Year's kiss and all that. And then we go back to the hotel room, and I remember him getting in the shower, and I went to sleep. And the next morning, he woke up. Shit. His clothes are all over the room.
Drew's?
Yes. And the bed and the floor are soaking wet. I have no idea. Drew and I was like, what happened? And I remember like we were drinking, but it wasn't like that. Like I don't know what happened. I really don't. I would never normally throw this out there, and I never say this. I do believe in ghosts. I really think so.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not kidding. I really think something happened. Like a ghost or some shit. I'm not exaggerating. I don't know what happened. I've never had that experience in my life. My shit was fine.
He didn't know anything?
Neither of us knew what happened.
What?
No. We checked out. And
Did the toilet overflow at any given time?
we were nowhere near it. The bathroom was way on the other side.
Oh.
There's no way. I don't know. I was like, did you get in the like maybe just like drip try over? Like, did you
but then
not use a towel?
Water?
I don't. It was a lot. It was so.
Somebody went slipping and sliding.
Not just that, his shit is thrown everywhere. His clothes are out everywhere, and my shit's nicely, neatly still in his bag. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that was a weird one.
Interesting.
All right, your go.
What is your ride or die's biggest red flag, and why are you grateful for it? I think your biggest red flag would be you just be throwing truth bombs. Like sometimes you have no filter.
Sorry.
Especially if it's like somebody that you know the ins and outs of a run-in or something. And then when we see that person out in public, you're like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna. There is no filter here. And I'd be like, no. We're just gonna like, yeah. I'm just grateful for it because sometimes you just be telling things that need to be said and I don't have the guts enough to say it.
When have you seen me do that? I know I do that.
I know you do that, but I'm saying like even like when people even get too like close or
oh yeah, even in general.
Yeah,
you're right.
Like I've seen you do that, like where you're just like
step back.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's fair. I don't like what I don't like. And what's crazy though is that I am so nice most of the time and get along with most people. So when you see me like that, that has to be like, oh shit, here it comes. Like,
yeah. But when I think of red flag, I'm thinking of like people would probably outside people would be like, it would be cringy. You know what I mean? Like,
oh,
like,
I'm sure.
God,
I'm sure the person it's happening to is very uncomfortable. I'm sure it is.
Oh no, back up, and then they're like,
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Or they're like, oh, she's a fucking bitch. Yep. Sometimes people need you to be a bitch to them. I don't do it often. I love being nice to people. It fills my fucking cup.
Yeah.
But if you fuck over somebody I love, if you hurt somebody that I care about, you're fucking dead to me. You're a ghost. Mm-hmm. And if you actually speak to me, that's on you. And you should know. You should already know.
Yeah, that's what I'm grateful for.
Oh, well, thanks, Boo. I got you anytime.
Gracias.
All right. Let's see what this one says. Damn, that's a good question. What trauma response still shows up at holiday gatherings? I think that I sometimes just assume the day's going to go to shit because I'm so used to that. That's what it was like on holidays as a kid. And then even in relationships, I didn't want that. But now I almost like dread them. And so sometimes I even feel myself like starting to cause drama just because that feels like what it's supposed to be. But I identify it. And so I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to. And I immediately nip it in the bud when I start feeling that way. But overall, I think my holidays are pretty fun or relaxing now, which I never used to. I'd never had relaxing holidays.
Yeah.
Like it was either go drive around and see everybody and like
oh my gosh,
I hated doing that. They should be relaxing. It shouldn't have to be this big like fucking dog and pony show. And so I just think that I dread things and I get that pit in my stomach still. And I will, if there's not drama, I'm like, am I the drama? And then I'm like, no, bitch, we're not the drama. Stop being the drama. So
no drama.
No drama. I'm always doing Fergie songs with you.
Mm-hmm. What's the cringiest Thanksgiving memory from your childhood?
Oh, you said yours were pretty good. So do you actually have one or no?
I don't.
All right, you're going to pass it? I'm going to do this one. Here we go. More family shit. Oh, God. So one thing that really fucked with me is that I have a racist grandpa who doesn't. I mean, we didn't live here in Texas when I was a kid growing up. Whenever we would come down, especially for Thanksgiving, like I said, we'd run around everywhere. But then specifically when we go there, they were really into the Washington Redskins, and they'd be watching the game and shit, but they would make like racial slurs about the black players. And I was so fucking uncomfortable because my dad was military. Like, we moved around everywhere. I didn't give a fuck. I dated all races. And it was just like so blatantly racist that it was fucking uncomfortable even for me, even at a young age. I was like 7 or 8, just hearing him say shit like that. And I was just like, damn, racist grandpa, like, calm down a little bit. But then they're also cheering for the team. And I'm like, how the fuck are you going to be racist and also go for a team that's majority, like 85% black? This is insane to me. And then when I got older, I do remember my dad sticking up to him at one point. It wasn't at Thanksgiving, but saying, mark my words, one day, you know, one day she's going to marry or be with a black guy. And like, plot twist, I was for a while. So it's really fucking gross. It makes my skin crawl. And even when people say it in their own homes, whatever, freedom of speech, go for it. But if you say it around me, it makes my skin crawl. I'm not on your fucking team. I know I'm white. I'm not racist. I don't want to fucking do it. I'm not going to do it. You know, being in the South, you get that shit. I've had people do it even at work. White people walking up and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nope, wrong tree, bitch. No, thank you. I'm no, not doing it. Equal opportunity person and vagina here. So just happen to be with a white guy now, which is great. I love him very much, but not because he's white. So yeah, that's cringy to me. I hate it. Yeah. I still hate it. And now I don't tolerate it anymore. Like as an adult, when you're a kid, you don't say anything. But
well, you're still trying to find your voice.
Yeah, but even then I knew it was wrong. Yeah. And I just thought it was weird that everyone was so accepting of it and just sitting there and like, oh yeah, that's fine. No, it's fucking not fine.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where people, I mean, I've said it even myself, like they are who they are. You can't change them, especially when they're that old and that generation. And I hear that often, you know, even when we're out at restaurants and maybe an old man said something, like right away, you know, they're like, oh, he's old. He's from a different generation. And
cool.
You know,
that's fine. You can do that. And I get that. And I understand why people say that. Now that I'm an adult, you're like that. And I'm the way I am, which is, I'm going to say that you're being a racist asshole. But lucky for me, I was disowned by him a long time ago. and it had to do with race. Yeah. Shocker, right? And so we don't really have a relationship. I mean, I kind of have been to things he's at, but if I ever heard him saying some racist shit, I would shut him down. And I don't like it. That's my cringe shit. That's my cringe shit.
What's the pettiest reason you've ever avoided a holiday gathering? Hard too. Because again,
oh my God, give it to me.
I'm telling you.
All right. I just did this actually.
Did you?
This just happened. Well, yeah. My husband and I were invited to a Friendsgiving. And we found out his ex-wife was going to be there. And she has a kid. And we have a kid together. Their relationship did not end well. He has not seen her in years. She hasn't seen him in years.
Okay, kind of made it seem like he may have a kid with her.
No kids between them, which is the reason they haven't had to see each other and all that. I wouldn't want to fucking go to Friendsgiving with my ex either for obvious reasons. But we got invited to the same Friendsgiving. I was already tense because there were these other people that literally ripped us off. They had redone our bathroom the weeks leading up to me having my deep flap surgery last year. And they fucking the guy stole. And he was a mutual friend of these friends that are very, very close friends of Drew's and mine. And they're amazing people, but their friends, some of them aren't. And so that's just how it is. And you're not going to tell people, hey, don't be friends. But I was anxious because I'm like, if I see this motherfucker that stole money from my whole family, I'm not going to be nice. That's one of the things you're talking about. I will ruin the Friendsgiving. We'll have to politely say we love you. We're leaving after I embarrass him and say, you know, what I want to say. God, I sound like such a bitch. If this is your first podcast, please go listen to the others. I'm really nice. But he finds out the morning that we get to Dallas that his ex-wife is going to be there. And my husband, you know him, he's chill as fuck. Nothing, he never is phased. He looked at me, he goes, we're not fucking going. But I didn't want to go either. And I'm thinking of the awkwardness of like her kid playing with my kid and how uncomfortable, because again, it was not like a great breakup. It wasn't even like she lingered. There was like lingering shit after our relationship started. She said not so nice things about me. There was just a lot. And I'm not mad at that, but it is uncomfortable. Well, yeah. So that is, I don't know if that's petty, but to some people it would be like, why can't you just get along? I don't want to fucking go to, like I just said, I'm not going to if I'm not going to my own fucking family's house for Thanksgiving, you think I'm going to go to a Friendsgiving where I got to be awkward and uncomfortable around people I barely, two people? Fuck no, absolutely not. So basically what ended up happening, because this is one of his best friends, the ex got disinvited because we were like, hey, we don't want to go. No disrespect. We just, it's
Thanks
fine.
for the invite.
Thanks for the invite. Like, we were cool about it. And then she was, I guess, asked not to come, from what I understand, which I also didn't love, because then I'm like, wow, now we do seem like petty assholes. I would never ask someone to be disinvited. I would just simply say, no, thank you. I've been disinvited to shit. So I know what that feels like. So yeah. And then after all that, it was like a roller coaster of emotions. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to stay here. We were staying with my sister. I was like, I'm just going to stay here with my new nephew and hang out. And that'll be great. And I'll have my little thing here. And
because the people that screwed you all over financially or money wise for that job, they were there.
They ended up not being there. But I was at this point, I had gone up and down about 4 times in an hour. And I was like, it's not good for me to go at this point. Drew and the feral baby went. They had a great time. I'm glad they went and spent time with them. Again, I love this couple. I'm not knocking them at all. They're just really like, hey, shit happens in life. We can all get along. I am not that kind of person.
Right.
So
you've got boundaries.
Very much so. Yeah. And I have a lot of opinions. And so like, if I'm going to ruin somebody's fucking Friendsgiving, I probably shouldn't go to their Friendsgiving, because that's not what friends do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fair enough. What's something awful that happened this year that you're strangely grateful for?
Oh, that's a good one.
Honestly, so Rudy and I were trying to get pregnant. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually strangely grateful because I was successful getting pregnant, but I had miscarriage. And I am strangely grateful for having the miscarriage. I know that's going to sound crazy. I am almost 40 and I've been struggling with getting pregnant. So it was very heartbroken, obviously, to have a miscarriage. So I'm definitely not trying to minimize people and being
let me just as your best friend, it was not like you were through the ringer for a minute. Yeah. It wasn't like, oh, well, I'm glad this worked out. It was God's plan.
No.
You found a way to make it a positive thing, or look at it and go, well, this happened, but.
Right. Because of my brother's kids now living with me, and there's 3 of them, So I think for me, being pregnant and then having a child, I think would have done them a disservice because of how much attention an infant needs,
Yeah.
But also I'm drained with the 3 by the end of the day. So I just don't.
Bitch, I had 5 years in between to think, do I actually want to do this again? I guess I will. Yeah. Each one, you were Insta family. You had 3 kids, different ages, all kind of, here they are. Let's go. They got
their own set of traumas, and I'm trying to navigate all of it.
Yeah. So I think that, again, our podcast is about finding the light in the dark. Mm-hmm. And you have been through it with trying to get pregnant. This has been years happening, you trying to do it. Getting pregnant and feeling the, oh my gosh, I can get pregnant, the high, and then having a miscarriage. And I think we've talked about this, doing an episode about like infertility and what that looks like, and maybe like your PCOS and all that. So many people struggle with that. You don't love it. It's not something you're excited about. It still hurts. It sucks. Yeah. But you understand that, like, if I would have been this way, maybe I wouldn't have been able to take on these other things the way that I am doing it now.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm proud of you for that. Let's do a couple more. This is a shit ton. I don't know why I went a little ham, not turkey. Gabble, gabble.
Gabble, gabble.
What's a belief you grew up with that you've completely abandoned? When you're a kid, you believe your parents are like perfect. And even when they're not, and something inside of you telling you they're not, it's like, no, I love them. They're my parents. You love them. Kids love their parents unconditionally, no matter what. It's not until you become an adult and you realize, like, fuck, man, that wasn't cool. Or,
man, they're toxic.
Or have your own kids and you're like, no. I think that the belief that parents aren't just human beings, I've let go of that completely. And not necessarily all bad. Like my mother especially, I'm so proud of her because when I was a kid, I was fucking horrible to my mom. I openly admit that. I was kind of fed things about her at times, and they weren't really fair or right. And my mom was more of the person that was quiet in my childhood. Like she was a people pleaser and she wanted people to be happy and she'd always put herself second. And it was hard. She had a hard time with me. And when I had my own child, she was there for me so much. And then I started realizing how hard it is to be a parent. And I gave her so much like grace. She should be given so much. And most people should. And I think that the thing that makes the difference is you grew up, your parents did the best that they could, right? Maybe they're better than their parents. But if their parents were fucking super abusive pieces of shit or racist grandpas or whatever, or worse, and abuse them or whatever, the bar's on the fucking ground and you shouldn't be aiming to be a little bit better than that. You should be aiming to be the best parent possible. When you become an adult, you have a relationship with your parents that maybe is different, and either they're going to change and grow and realize, all right, I want to help mend those things that maybe I did as a, to you as a kid and for myself, or they don't and they kind of stay where they're at. You're always responsible for your own like mental health. Going to like counseling and therapy and trying to figure out why I never felt good enough, why I, ended up in toxic relationships over and over. Like those are things that happen because of your childhood and your upbringing most of the time. There's something going on with you.
Yeah.
And so I just think I've given both of my parents and all of my family grace. I realize that they had a hard upbringing and I love them and I forgive everything. But I also have relationships based on who they are now and if they're willing to make changes and see some of the things that they're not or not. And either way, it doesn't change that I love them. Like it may change the way our relationship works. So yeah, I just abandon. Your parents are adults and they're humans. And that's it. They're not like any different than you. And when your kids are adults, hopefully they can give you the same grace. So I don't know. That was a long-winded explanation.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've done in public? So I didn't know it was embarrassing until after the fact.
What?
Yeah. So I was probably, it's definitely early 20s. I went to a bar with some friends, or club, I guess you can say.
In the club?
In the club.
Were you twerking it in the club?
Yeah, I don't think, no.
Did they buy you a drink?
I don't have a booty to do twerks, but anyways, I got really intoxicated and it was like with a group of friends that I went to high school with. They were kind of like a newer group of friends that I was hanging out. It was like boys and girls and they were all there. And I don't know when I got too drunk, but
but it did happen.
It happened. And the first memory that I have, and these are like flashes of memories because I was so drunk. One of my friends was like, hey, I need to go to the restroom. I was like, yeah, me too. I need to go to the restroom. So we go to the restroom. And for whatever reason, I could not open the door to the restroom, like the stalls. So I'm in the women's restroom, but I can't open the stall.
Oh my God.
And my friend is sitting on the toilet and she's talking. She's like, what are you doing? Because I'm fighting with the doors. I end up bulldozing the door to the point, like I didn't realize they pull out. You had to pull it out instead of push it in.
You were pushing?
And I was pushing it in. But for whatever reason, my dumb brain wouldn't, like, I don't know why I didn't try it.
It was swimming. It was busy.
Yeah. So I freaking bulldoze it and like a rhino. And the freaking door broke, like fell on top of the toilet. And the toilet it cracks because because I freaking broke the door.
Just tell me this is like a regular club where the bathroom is gross.
I don't know.
Or is this remember. A club? Is this a club? Was it one where they had the lady sitting in there trying to charge you for like gum and Calgon spray?
Oh, they were always there. In San Antonio?
Tampons?
Oh my gosh, that's very common.
What did she do? Did she charge you for the door?
I don't remember. I don't remember if she's there.
Somebody told you?
But okay, so it's not done yet.
Oh, wow. That wasn't
I get out of the restroom and I'm like kind of like wet because it kind of like splashed, I guess, on me. And when I was trying to get out of it. And so my friend's like, we gotta go because luckily nobody else was in there but her and I. And so she's like, you're gonna get so much trouble. Let's go. So I get out and I'm like just dancing in the club, like in the middle of the dance floor. Well, for whatever reason, again, my dumb brain was like, you are thirsty. And you're going to go behind the damn bar and get yourself a Grey Goose bottle.
Oh, my God.
So I run in the back of the bar, like
No,
behind
no,
the
you
bar.
didn't. No, you didn't.
And I saw they had a bunch of Grey Goose bottles on the little thingy shelves, and I grabbed it and ran out back onto the dance floor and was like dancing with the bottle in my hand.
What?
And I remember just dancing, and people were kind of like, yeah, like hyping me up.
I bet they were hoping you'd pour a shot in their mouth before they had to pay for it.
And so,
by the way, that's top shelf. You're paying a lot for that.
yeah,
$9 to $11.
And that's a lot of money
Per shot
for a 20-something-year-old that was working as a customer service rep. But
she hadn't upgraded to being a jack off supervisor at the prison.
Right? This was this was before the prison.
Really?
Before the prison. But I'm telling you, we've mentioned we had a lot of jobs.
Yes, we've had a lot. You're stealing at this point.
Yeah. Well, I guess 2 bouncers came out to come get me off the floor and take the Grey Goose bottle. Well, I was like, I didn't think they were taking me off the thing. I thought they wanted to dance with me.
Oh my God. No.
And so I literally grabbed their arms, and then I put them on my hips and around, and I said, hold my love handles, because I'm trying to coach them to hold my love handles and dance with me. And I remember being like carried out of the bar, and they take my driver's license and said they were going to keep my driver's license. Mind you, again, these are all very snippets, and my friend leaves with me. I stay with her at her apartment, and I remember having to go to the restroom, and I'm swaying over her toilet. And I guess I fall back on top of the toilet.
You and toilets that night.
I know. And the back of the tank of the toilet shattered. It shatters.
You fucking broke 2 toilets.
The water flooded her little mini apartment.
Oh my God.
Bathroom.
Sarah, this is so bad.
Well, I don't remember this, but I wake up like in her bed, but I'm wet on top of that. So I'm like, how am I naked and wet? Because the sheets were wet.
Just the toilet water.
Yeah.
Were you in my hotel that night? Maybe it was you. Drunk. The ghost
It
of
was me.
Sarah Pass since 22.
Well, that's why I was asking you, was it your bathroom that flooded?
No.
It could have been me.
Nobody broke a toilet that night. Just a chainmail shirt over and over.
Yeah, so it was definitely embarrassing, because the next morning my friend was like, Sarah, you were horrible last night. You need to see what you did. And we went into the bathroom. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so, she's like, I don't know what the apartments are going to tell me. Again, we're early 20s. She probably barely can afford her dang freaking rent, you know?
But y'all are out of the club though.
Yeah.
Because y'all are going to the club no matter what.
No, honestly, after that night, the whole group of friends, like they were all talking about me. Like, shit talking about me.
Well, I mean, you broke 2 toilets. I'm impressed, honestly. I'd be like, what the fuck? But I'm like, check it on the fucking list.
The crazy thing is these were on like my skinnier days. So how I could see me breaking toilets now, but back then, I'm like, I must have freaking dead weighted it.
I'm not gonna lie. This episode is like hilarious because of what you're saying, but I'm also slightly pissed because I've known you for how many fucking years now and I haven't heard most of these. I'm pissing myself laughing because of you, and you didn't tell me. You've been holding this shit out like this whole time.
It was for this,
You were waiting just for this?
For this.
Great, super.
But yeah, I was just super embarrassed. Like, people were talking shit about me.
Been. This
and then
like
calling me, and I'm just like, oh my God. I didn't even want to go back to because they told me I could come back and pick up my driver's license.
I'll get a new one.
I got a new one. I didn't even go back. I didn't even want to
I'd
show
rather
my
go
face.
to the DMV and wait for 4 hours.
Especially if I had a chance to see those bouncers. Oh, hell no.
And just grab my love handles.
I never went back to that bar.
This is crazy. Oh my God, that was embarrassing for sure. I was feeling it. I had 2nd degree embarrassment for you. Fuck.
And luckily I did not get charged for that Grey Goose, but I'm wondering, like, was I drinking it, or was I just
dancing with the bottle?
So maybe they were able to salvage it.
I'm sure. I really feel like maybe this episode in future, you need to maybe just host some of these, because I feel like my stories are not fucking up to par, honestly. All right. Moving on. Basket of the damned was a bucket of the damned. Who causes the most drama at your Thanksgiving, and what's their signature move? One of my main family members, every single holiday gets upset about something. It doesn't matter what it is. Something. They also don't help with most things. Like they don't help cook. Maybe they'll do the turkey if it's like an infrared, but that's about it. And they also criticize what you're doing. So basically their move is criticize you, pick a fight, go to their room, throw a temper tantrum, and then usually one of the family members goes in and quote apologizes to them so that and then kind of begs them to come have. I don't. Spoiler alert, it's not me. I don't do that. I actually laugh at it now, and usually when one of the family members is like, I guess I'll go, I just laugh. I'm like, you really shouldn't. Like,
you could literally like
we could just be in peace.
Oh my
but I haven't done this in like several years, so I don't know what their signature move, if it's still that or not, because I don't do it anymore. Mm-hmm. So my signature move is no thanks. No.
Your signature move now
Swerve.
is breaking the cycle.
Break the cycle. That's my signature move. I just pass the potatoes, bitch. That's what I want to do. With some gravy.
Eat and dip.
Yeah, let's fucking chill. And then unbutton my pants and and eat more later.
What's something your family thinks is normal at Thanksgiving that absolutely isn't?
Fish head. Your mom thinks fish head at Thanksgiving. That freaked me the fuck out that one time.
Yeah. She does. She does have fish, and it's like the whole fish.
Head. The whole head with the eyeballs.
And she eats it.
That's the part that weirds me out.
Yeah.
And she loves the eyeball.
And loves the eyeballs. But like even the fish has the teeth.
Yeah.
And she eats it all. Like I'm going to just share that my mom is from a third world country, so
you don't waste.
You don't waste anything.
Eat them teethers.
You eat it all.
Little Nemo smiles going into her tum-tum.
But when my mom makes those fish things, it reminds me of Jungle to Jungle, that movie where he puts the fish on the stick and he puts it over the fire.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Do you remember that movie?
Yes. Well, didn't we did one year. She made like Filipino food.
Yeah.
And I remember she made so much food, and there were only like 5 of us.
Yeah.
I remember the fish being like the center thing.
Center
and
one with the lemon and everything.
Not one person except her really touched it. And she even called dibs on the eye. Like she was like, oh, I get the head. I get the head.
The eyes.
Okay, go for it, sis. I don't know if I kind of took that one over from you, but that's what I thought of immediately.
Yeah. So what did you swear you would do as an adult at holidays, but you didn't?
You don't do it now.
You didn't do it before.
Okay.
Well, my parents, I would say it was like every holiday, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, they would rarely decorate ever. And I remember getting my siblings being like, we're going to decorate for Christmas or something, especially if we knew there was a Christmas party. And so I would do all these like homemade decorations on the inside of the house.
Aww.
And I would literally tell my parents, and I would be so mad at them because they wouldn't want to buy anything.
Where's your Christmas spirit, bitches?
Yeah. Like they wouldn't really want to buy anything. So I had to makeshift things with like cotton balls or like paper. Yeah. Like the snowflakes. Yes. And then I would get like the fishing line for my parents, my dad's garage or whatever. And I would literally make this beautiful like indoor like winter Christmas. Aww. But I would tell myself, when I get older, I'm going to decorate for every freaking holiday for my kids, because this is going to be the most like, it's just so memorable and like exciting. And
not a pumpkin in sight, bitch.
No. It's almost like we're literally a week, not even a week from Thanksgiving, and I don't have a pumpkin.
No
and
Halloween.
I do have Thanksgiving decorations.
Oh, they're just in a box?
But they're in a box. I didn't even bother to take them out. And I don't even know if I'm going to decorate for Christmas this year. Yeah. But this has like been...
You haven't ever decorated really.
Not
you will
really.
do a Christmas tree.
Yes, Christmas I have. And when your sister came over that one time, it was really sweet of her to say that it looked like a model home Christmas, whatever.
You did decorate that year, but we were also coming up to be with you.
Yeah.
And the kids were small.
Oh yeah, and my brother's kids weren't living with me at the time either.
No.
And I wasn't super involved in their lives at that time either.
Dude, I barely want to... I like decorating for Halloween. That's my shit. I'm a Halloweeny, in and out, like Halloween queen. But every other holiday, I'm like, meh. Christmas trees actually annoy me. And now we have to either buy a new one because Drew threw our old one out, which I'm sure everyone.
Why?
Because it was like on its last leg. It was a gift,
was
and it was already
like a
scraggly.
Charlie Brown.
It was busted. And
Christmas
it
tree?
barely survived the feral baby last year.
Aw.
So this year, that he fucking asked me, "Do you think we should get a real tree?"
Yeah, he would learn his lesson real quick.
No, he'll
Not to mess
play
with
in
that
the
tree.
fucking water underneath it. All of those pine needles come off, and we're going to Arkansas for Christmas. I don't want to. Fuck no, I don't want a real tree.
Well, I will say those pine trees, and I never knew. I did it one time in my apartment in my 20s when I had like 2 roommates, and we thought it would be the coolest thing to have a real tree. Which, by the way, I love the smell of it.
Oh yeah, they smell great.
But
I've done a real tree.
I waited too long to take it out of my apartment, and so when I finally did, those pines
So pokey
get
and painful.
so dry.
Oh yeah.
And they freaking poked the shit out of me. I swear, after I threw it in my trunk with a blanket because, and it was poking through the blanket, and I had in my trunk those piney pokey things for like years after.
Yeah. Don't wait too long.
Yeah.
It was already dead, and you just
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
I never bought a real tree after that.
Done. Give me that plastic shit any day.
By myself anyway.
Your stories are way better. Don't keep passing to me. You got some good shit. Been holding out for this long. Fucking 13 years. Is that what we said? Mm-hmm. God damn, really? What's a toxic trait you bring to holiday gatherings, and how do you justify it? Oh, I'm a slut for a game night, or I'm like force everyone to say like something they're very grateful for or thankful for. It's just, I love it. Like I want everyone to have to interact. And if they don't like games, I don't care. And I also am competitive. I've learned from family gatherings, people don't like it when you're like mean and like throw a fit or shit talk them when you're playing charades. That's really not like very nice. So I've learned not to. I still am competitive, but I keep a lot of it inward now because I'm like, that just it's not the spirit. But again, you know, like I said, you've heard enough about my upbringing to know why I'm like that. So I think kind of forcing fun.
No, I've seen you do that on the bar at Coyote.
Yeah, like I love doing it and I'm good at it. Mm-hmm. And so I justify it by saying like, if you don't want to fucking have fun, like why are you even here? So don't come to my holidays if you don't want to have fun.
No, fair enough.
Get the fuck out of here.
Far enough.
Get out of here. Take a to-go plate.
What's a grudge you're embarrassed that you're still holding?
Oh, that's a good one. I've got several.
Then you take this away, sis.
No.
Take it away.
You don't have a grudge against anybody right now. Bullshit.
I don't.
You are not that perfect. Come on.
I'm not perfect, but I don't have a grudge. I'm too tired to have a grudge these days.
I'm exhausted. That sounds exhausting. It really is. It's kind of a waste of energy.
Yeah.
All right. Really have to do this one?
Yes.
I mean, I don't like holding grudges, so I guess it is a little bit embarrassing because I do feel like it's such a massive waste of energy. Typically when someone is cut out of my life or not my friend anymore or not part of my circle, it's them, not me. Like when I break up with them, because that's usually what happens, I'm a good fucking friend. You can vouch for that.
Yeah.
I'm a very loyal, honest friend. I'm not perfect, but I am a good friend, and you got to live up to that. Mm-hmm. Usually I give people several chances, but in the past several years, I'm like, no, you get a couple. And if you keep doing those things, I'm out. And I'm going to not just like, I'm going to tell you why we're not friends anymore because I think I owe you that. And then I'm going to burn that fucking bridge down to the ground to ashes to where you're never coming back. I don't want you back. No, thank you. Some people, I'm like, I want you to eat, just not at my table. I'm not mad. Some people, I'm like, go fuck yourself. You're dead to me. One of those people, I was a coworker. And I still hold a grudge? Yeah, I do, because I think that who they were genuinely, they were just like a mean-spirited person. Everything about me like made them feel less than. And I hate that because
it was like always a problem with you.
It was always me. They embarrassed me. They spoke really poorly to me. They spoke, and I allowed it for a long time because I was like, no, they're my friend. They were always going through something too. That's why the excuse of like, this is why I treat you this way. This is why I have these outbursts. And it just felt very familiar. Once again, one of those types of people, because we worked together, I got complex. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm done now. We're done being friends because we need to work together. And that's what we need to do. So I basically told her the friendship is over. We will never be friends again, even after she was like, well, maybe one day. I was like, no, fucking absolutely not. We're not. Like, Jesus can come down and say, you must be friends with her. And I'd be like, I guess I'm going to hell.
Oh, no.
I like the heat. I can take it. It's fine. No, so it was also because it caused a lot of chaos within our job, and I hated that too. It's so messy and gross.
Yeah.
Afterwards, like the lack of self-awareness to like continue to come around and almost like ride the coattail of the people that were in like part of our job and like all of that. I didn't like any of that. It's gross. It gives like mean girl shit. And I just think ultimately a lot of people that are like that, they're unhappy with themselves.
Yeah.
So, but fuck it. I don't care. Like, so we have seen each other a couple times in public and it's been a while and I do not acknowledge their existence. I do. Wow. And same, because I think that they know if they came and spoke to me, I would tell them exactly what I thought. But yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
You're a ghost.
I will say too that I literally...
You told me?
Yeah.
You fucking told me. Yeah, you've told me about a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a ghost. She's Casper now.
It's like having... What is that with the...
Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, about me. Yeah. You right. You right.
All right. Ever spilled food or drink on someone at the table?
Just in general, have you?
Yeah, I probably have. Yeah, it's probably a drink that's spilled and it just went all over their lap or something like that. I don't think I've ever spilled food or drink. Like, I'm trying to think about that one time when we were at the bar. Didn't I slam my bottle or something on the floor?
Okay, yeah.
Because I was mad.
You got mad. That's when somebody was fucking with my little big sis.
Yeah.
And she's like the nicest person. And this couple got mad because we were dancing. And she kept accidentally bumping into them while we were dancing on a dance floor.
On a dance floor.
It was my birthday.
Crowded. And there was like, I think it was the Ying Yang twins.
No, Juvenile.
Oh my.
You do this every time. Yes. It was, girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up?
Okay, maybe.
Yes, it was Juvenile.
Anyways.
I met him. I snuck into the VIP.
I swear it was Ying Yang twins.
Wasn't. I swear it wasn't.
Okay.
I promise you. We're going to have to go back on like your Facebook and figure it out.
I know.
But yeah, no. But you got
But I
mad.
did. I like threw.
You were like, back it up. Back up. Like that high pitched voice. And then you fucking threw your Dos Equis onto the ground and it just shattered and like fucking spewed everywhere. And then they got like, their eyes got
backed
big.
up. They backed up.
They did back up.
But I was just upset because I'm like, you guys are at a concert or a club and you're getting mad that we're bumping, like not even purposely. We're just bumping into fun. You. Everybody is elbowing everybody.
I think it was the girl was very, very jealous because my little big sis is like a Victoria's Secret model, very tall and beautiful. And so the woman just seemed very like insecure and pissed off. Nobody was trying to take her man. We were just backing that ass up like Juvenile was telling us, and we looked good and we wanted to back that ass up. So what's the worst coping mechanism you use during the holidays? Well, booze probably. But I really don't anymore. Like I really don't. Back when I was younger, I would it was just like a thing, but now that I have kids and stuff, I don't really drink a lot during holidays anymore. First of all, I don't recover well. And then I usually am the one cooking and stuff, and I really enjoy cooking for other people. So, I mean, it's nice to have like a cocktail occasionally, but like even this year, like a lot of times during this time of year, I'm on drinking hiatus anyway because it's like November, December, January. You're like, no, I'm not going to drink for a little bit. Plus, I've just had surgery, so I'm like, I've been really looking at my health I'm about to be 40, and it kind of opens your eyes up like, maybe I should do less of this and more of this. Maybe I should eat more vegetables and drink less tequila shots, you know?
Yeah.
It's a trade-off. So yeah, I mean, that would be one, but.
Good job.
Thanks.
Your best advocate.
Yeah.
You're your best advocate.
Not really. Sometimes.
And I'm
other people's. I'm really great with other people.
Drinks. I'm like.
Yeah, buying me drink. And I was like, oh yeah, remember, I'm not drinking.
Oh yeah.
It's been a few months. It's fine.
If you could bring someone who is dead to your Thanksgiving table, who would it be and why?
Yeah. It could be a famous person. It could be someone you knew. We actually do this with the kids. I like asking them these questions.
Really?
Yeah. I have a very specific answer to this, but I
want to hear it.
No.
I never heard this. I thought I was your best's best friend.
Well, I thought I was too until you told me you were the fucking basically writing a novel about people jacking off. I didn't know that about you. I can't believe you hid that from me for this long. I think we should go in together.
Sorry.
All right, fine. I'll do it. So mine, I have several people that I love that have died. So I can't pick between them because I would just be sad the other ones couldn't come. So I'm going to pick a famous person. I would want to sit with Wyatt Earp. I have a fucking huge thing for Wyatt Earp. I'm actually trying to talk Drew into being him for my birthday. So
please do, because I don't even know who that is.
What?
Wyatt Earp?
Oh my God. Have you ever seen the movie Tombstone? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So he's the main character. Kurt Russell plays him in that movie. But basically he's one of the baddest like lawmen / almost vigilante style Western. Are you actually going to use your magic Google box?
Yes.
Yeah. So he had this badass fucking mustache. Him and his brothers were lawmen, and Doc Holliday joins them. And basically this was during the Wild West. The cowboys were a gang back then. It wasn't like, oh, look at that sweet cowboy. It's like,
this guy?
fuck yeah. He would look at that
You're
mustache.
lying.
I want to take a mustache ride. Look at that. Yes, fuck yeah. But you know why I want to? Is because this motherfucker worked years, never was shot. He was never even shot. And he shot a bunch of people, was shot at by a bunch of people. He was just a badass.
When did you even learn about this
When
guy?
I was young, I watched Tombstone for the first time whenever it came out when I was like 8 or 9 maybe. And I loved Kurt Russell as well. And Doc Holliday. Val Kilmer did a badass job.
No.
Any documentary about him I watched?
He was born in 1848.
And what does that mean?
How was he in Tombstone?
The movie's about him in Tombstone. Oh my God. Sarah. Jeez.
Wait a minute. I was going to say, like, there's no way.
Kurt Russell is playing him. I said that.
Oh,
no.
In Tombstone. Okay.
Yes, he is the historical figure. So he was part of like the OK Corral shootout and all that.
I'm gonna have to like watch this movie again.
Well, you should also watch Wyatt Earp. The Kevin Costner one is more accurate. It's really good, but it's like several hours long, and it has Dennis Quaid in it too.
I've never seen this movie.
Okay,
never.
Well, then why'd you say yes? Oh, you think I said Tomb Raider, didn't you?
Yes, like
no,
I thought
bitch.
it was.
How did I know which one you thought it was? Is my question. I already knew.
That's why I was like,
how does she know that? Yeah, no.
Tomb Raider had a main character of a woman.
Okay. Yeah, that's Lara Croft. That wasn't the one. So yes, I would want Wyatt Earp there because I'd want to know like, I think he'd just be cool to sit with. For him, I would have like some bourbon. I would have bourbon with Wyatt Earp for sure. And I just want to talk about shit and find out like what it was like back then and how he kept us cool. And if he ever got scared, if his like butthole puckered when he got shot at,
Oh my God.
You know, that kind of thing. Cause he just was a kick-ass motherfucker. So
had you said Sam Elliott, I would have known who you were talking about.
Queen. Okay. Yeah. He played Virgil, his brother.
Yeah.
I love him too.
Okay.
I can name every Bill
'Cause
Paxton's
when you
in the
said
movie.
mustache, I went straight to
There are
Sam
so
Elliott.
many really great actors in that movie. So
Okay. It's going to be on my
put it on the
holiday
list. Yeah, watch it for Thanksgiving and think, man, if we had Thanksgiving together and we could bring one dead guy back, it would be the guy that Kurt Russell's currently playing.
I'm glad
Wyatt
I
Earp
had
Spirit,
you.
if you're out there listening to this,
Oh God, no!
You're
Tickle her
cordially-
toes tonight. Do
you're
not
cordially
come near me.
invited to come. You're not at my Thanksgiving. It's at my sister's.
No,
chilling.
but I'm saying even you're conjuring this man up in my
I
home.
just said if he was going to come to dinner, he's just allowed to come to dinner.
Okay, let's make that
Oh
very
my
clear.
gosh. All right,
I'm
fine.
just kidding.
Actually, this podcast is it's insanely long. We're going to have to cut it and make it to where it's like bonus episode because this shit is gold.
Gold.
And the stories that you told, I did not know. And so I was hysterically laughing. So I think this is probably one of my new favorite Sarah memories, honestly.
Sarah memories.
But this will come out Tuesday. Turkey Day's on Thursday. I want everybody to have a very safe travels to where they're going.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fulfilling.
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Make sure that you spend it with the people that you love. They don't have to be blood. They can be friends or they can just be your core family. But just make sure you spend that time because we only get one of these. And I just think that you deserve peace and love around you on your holidays. And I know that's hard sometimes, but that's what I'm going to be doing this year. And I encourage all of you to do the same. I love you. Get full as fuck. Have a feast. Unbutton the top buttons. Unzip. chill and just enjoy your fucking holiday.
Or don't if you're on Mangiano or any
Just have a little bite of each thing.
Yeah. Take a lick.
Yeah.
Nibble.
If you want to write us an email or check us out, you can find all that information at plottwiststillalive.com. You check us out on the socials, Facebook and Instagram. We also have a TikTok, which I suck at running because I don't really like being on TikTok because I'm old. Otherwise, if you want to support, you can always support through our Buzzsprout thing and just $2 make me holla honey boo boo. Or you can buy, we have some pretty badass merch actually.
Yes.
Please check it out. You can find it on our website.
Franken Titties is my favorite.
My Franken Titties shirt. Yeah, we just got that. I just got that posted. But love you guys. I appreciate you being on here again. So let's do a high five. Still alive and do your evil laugh. You fuck with the pilgrims or nah?